Chief Minister Conrad Sangma on Tuesday attended the Spark Summit 2025 at Usoso Tham Auditorium, Shillong. He emphasized the need to invest in youth to leverage Meghalaya's demographic advantage. Also present were Chief Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma, Karkuta MLA Rupert M. Momin, Education Secretary Swapnil Tembe, and Director of School Education Bantailang Kharshandi. The CM highlighted programs like Spark, Empower and Yes Meghalaya as part of the state's life cycle approach to youth development. Tablets were distributed to top students and certificates to participating schools. The event featured student speeches and cultural programs showcasing Spark's impact on building communication and emotional skills.
And these different programs that we have, these dots, is what we then connect to then create the big picture that we want to bring in front of us and the vision that we have for the state as we move forward. 49% of our population is below 19. 49%. So you can see almost 50% of the population of Meghalaya is below the age of 20. And this group, you can see out here the age group of 45 and above. There are hardly about 5 or 6 lakh people who are above 45 in Meghalaya. That includes me also. So therefore, this is really what the challenge is, but this is also where the opportunity lies. And hence, programs like Spark, programs like early childhood development, programs like adolescents program, the Empower program that we have, programs like NGNP, programs like Yes Meghalaya, focusing on sports, building up one of the largest sports infrastructures in the country. These are all investments we are making because of this chart that we see in front of us. Now, when I talk about that, I also want to share with you, I hope we'll all be on track with me here. For us, we realized that to be able to really take advantage of this demographic dividend, as we call it, is to ensure that we invest in our youth at every stage of their life. We can't start to think about them when they are 15 years old already. The planning has to start right from the point when they are in their mother's womb. The brain is developing, the body is developing during that time. And therefore, Meghalaya is one of the few states which focuses on what we call the life cycle approach. And this chart shows you what we're talking about. We have a separate program in terms of pregnancy. I don't know how many of you know this, but Meghalaya has had one of the highest maternal mortality rates. One of the highest when I took over in 2018. We were over 230 plus deaths every lakh population, which is way above the national average. Which means every time a mother was bringing life into this world, 230 mothers were dying. And that is unacceptable. And so we started a program called Chief Minister's Safe Motherhood Program. And today, based on this program, we are providing different kind of support for pregnant mothers throughout the state. And you'll be happy to know that in 4 years' time, since we started this program, we have been able to reduce the maternal mortality by 50%, the highest drop in the country. And today, the Prime Minister's office and different departments in the health department in the center are studying this program that we have started, which has helped us to reduce the maternal mortality, increase, of course, the overall health indicators for pregnant mothers. One of the best states in the country. It's not going to happen just like that. We will have to work and invest at every level. We have to apply our minds to be able to make that difference and make that vision come true. I talk about $10 billion all the time, and a lot of people don't understand what I'm trying to say, and they say, what is 10 billion? 10 billion may be a number for many people. I'm not going to show the table and chart to you today, but this 10 billion that we talk about, it's about 84,000 crores, 85,000 crores plus of the economy. Every sector has been mapped. We know exactly how much tourism is going to add to this GDP of ours. And for tourism to add the GDP, what we have to do and investments we have to make, we have a complete breakup of that. And when we make those investments in tourism sector, how many jobs will be created? I have all the breakup of that, and for every sector, for every region that is there. When we talk of IT, how IT is going to move forward. Just now our chairperson spoke about IT, and last week I opened up an IT company. I inaugurated one company which is going to recruit about 250 people from a state of Meghalaya, because they found that the talent that they required is available in Meghalaya. And this is a Hyderabad-based company, but the promoters are from US. Like that, there are many companies today coming in, and we are providing the infrastructure, giving the incentives, providing all the support in terms of policy and funding, so that these companies can come and set up base here to be able to then provide the jobs to our youngsters, which will then add to this $10 billion vision that we have. And hence all of this is connected. And of course, after you're out of school and you have finished your Empower, what next? How do we then provide the opportunity to our youth for the next level that they have to go to? And that's where programs like CM Elevate, youth enterprise and entrepreneurship programs comes up. And of course, in the rural areas, there are many programs that are happening in terms of what we do for Prime, for Focus, the housing scheme, so on and so forth. And we realize that we have to guide, train, and nurture our youth in the right manner if we wish to achieve the goals that we have. And I can tell you, we are going to be very aggressive in how we move forward. We are determined to take our state forward. Yes, we have challenges, we have a lot of difficulties, and things don't happen in a day. Please remember that. Whatever work we do, whatever actions we take, it takes time for it to yield the results. Today, the investment and the work and the efforts that have been put in by Avenues and their team, by our director, by our education minister, and all the officials, the investment put in you, the results will be seen for decades to come. Because you are now a much more confident person, much more prepared to face the different challenges of life, better prepared to enter the workforce, be more productive in the workforce, be more creative, be more confident. And while you move forward, we are there with you to be walking with you at every step. I'm not saying that we can change everything, and neither am I saying that we can make everything, great. We're not. I don't have a magic wand, but the programs, the policies, and the focus with which we're moving, I'm very confident that we are in a much better place than what we were before. But in order for us to be able to move even further, we need everybody to work together. And I think Spark has taught you that. Spark has taught you to respect each other, to work as a team, to ensure that never look down on anybody. And I'll tell you, if every single youth in our state will start thinking in this positive way, and the spark will come into each one of them, I'll tell you, we are unstoppable. And this is my true belief.